Chelsea fans, who do you want to see us buy in this transfer window coming up? Jonathan David, Nunez, Dembele, Sterling, and a lot more, man. Comment down below. And how many signings do you think we'll get? I think we'll get 4 signings at least. But let's get into the video, people.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Hi, WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another video of mine, Chelsea Daily video, keeping you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news. We finally got Tier 1 journalists Fabrizio Romano come out with some big news. We want clarity on who we're interested in, which we'll be getting into. And maybe Declan Rice is not going to be brought, of course, for Chelsea due to the asking price. But guys, before we get into every single topic I do speak about, if you want to support this channel, please click the like button. One click, people, helps out the channel so much. It is free. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the bell notification, tune in daily, and make sure you comment down below your thoughts and opinions on every single topic that I do speak about. Road to 25k, we're currently on 24.1k subscribers. I really appreciate the love and support. Now listen, let's get into the first topic. Of course, we've got Jonathan David, Darwin Nunez, Ousmane Dembele are Chelsea targets. Tuchel would love to sign Robert Lewandowski, but the Bayern Munich striker wants to join Barcelona. Now, I also want to say that even though he wants Barcelona are currently having issues signing certain players and registering them in the squad. So it's not looking good for Barcelona, and especially for Lewandowski. If he wants to join Barcelona at this rate, it looks like it can't happen. So I wouldn't say it's fully out of the window, because you never know in football, anything could be changing. Now, Jonathan David is a very interesting one. Nuno is another interesting one. I know a lot of you guys really want these guys, but we need to be realistic. How many seasons have they done that good, in my opinion? And, it kind of, how can I say, it kind of gives me the Belotti vibes, if you know what I mean. Like, the guy stood out proper, scoring goals, top scorer and stuff. And look, I'm not disagreeing that Nunez would be a very good signing, but it's a potential signing, if you know what I mean. Now, we've got Kai Havertz and we've got Lukaku. Lukaku currently looks like wants to leave Chelsea. He's currently having meetings with his lawyers and Inter Milan to try to get at least a loan deal and a way out of Chelsea Football Club. They're looking to get Chelsea to pay at least half of the wage, at least, if Inter Milan cannot buy certain players. As we know, they need to sell one big name, which we'll be getting into. But Nunez is a very good sign if we were to look at him, but we need to be realistic. We need players that can settle in very quickly in the Premier League and give us those goals, because we've been struggling over the years. Lewandowski would have been that big name for me that would have signed Haaland. I understand, Bundesliga tax and stuff, but we watch him Champions League and he's just phenomenal. And City have gone out and signed him, but we need to move on from that. Especially myself, I need to move on, basically. We need to realistically get this sorted. We've got Raheem Sterling, we've got Dembele on the wing, of course. I think Dembele makes the most sense. Free transfer, wages should be okay. I know he is on a lot of wages, but hopefully he can get that right wage at Chelsea and make sure we don't damage that wage salary cap, of course. So Dembele for me would be the one. Sterling is basically an upgrade of Werner, if you know what I mean. Similar player to Werner. Needs a lot of chances to score goals. At Chelsea, you don't really get that as much as City, so maybe that's why he has more goals. But he does say Thomas Tuchel wants new forwards this summer and is monitoring Raheem Sterling, who has 1 year left on his contract. We also got, as I said, Lukaku intends to speak to Chelsea very soon. We know the lawyers are meeting Inter Milan to see what they can do. We've got City fans coming out saying interest in Raheem Sterling has intensified. Madrid, Barca and Atletico Madrid, alongside with Chelsea, have been name-checked as potential destinations. We also have Lukaku's comments, of course, and a verbal agreement with Jules Kounde. Seville are preferring a quick deal as they aim to balance their books before June the 30th, people. This is very key. June the 30th, they need to get a sell in, basically. Whether that means we need to spend a lot of money, whether that means a release clause or whatever, bonuses, we need to get a deal done. Now, of course, we've heard from Tier 1 journalists in the UK in recent days that it could only be 42 million plus bonuses. But we know, in Europe, they like to exaggerate. in terms of how much we're going to be actually spending. I gave it a prime example. Kai Havertz, we've been talking about 100 million, 90 million, 80 million. It was actually 62 million up front with bonuses around 10 million, so a total of 72 million, which I felt was a very, very good deal at the time, especially we won the Champions League. So Jules Kounde should be a Chelsea player very soon. The two players I'm very confident in seeing in Chelsea blue colours are Jules Kounde and Ousmane Dembele. From my understanding, from the reports that I read, from the people that I've spoken to around that have very, very good news and journalist links, they're saying those two are definitely the ones that we most likely will be signing. This is very, very key. Option of adding an ex-player to the new look board now. It's very, very important that we get the right people in this board. People. Todd Bowley wants to bring someone in. They're looking at Ajax. They're looking at Bayern Munich at the way they got their ex-players in. So we had Van der Sar at Ajax. We had Beckenbauer at Bayern Munich, of course, and Bruce Box and Marina's long-term future remain in doubt. Now, a lot of people want these guys gone, of course, which I understand. Marina has done a decent job. I'm not going to say she's been really, really bad. She has got amazing deals in, but at the same time, some of the deals for the fees haven't been good enough for Chelsea Football Club. So we need to keep tabs on that. I don't think they'll stay longer than a year. I think this is a transition where they need to make sure things are okay and operating right, and to help Todd Bowley get the right things in this club currently. So it's very, very key that basically, we get this sorted. So Todd Bowley wants someone like, maybe a Michael Ballack. In my opinion, I think Michael Ballack would be a very, very good person to come in. Hanson was said that he had to wait 4 or 5 days when they first come out back in March the 1st, and now he's part of that. Marcos Alonso to Barcelona is gaining speed. Agreement found on personal terms, and club believe Chelsea will not cause problems. So this is a bit contradictory because we know Marina wants around 20 million euros and Barcelona only want to offer 5 to 10 million. But we, as I said earlier in the video, Barcelona cannot, or they have issues now legalizing players to sign for them and to make sure they register for the squad as well. So it's going to be very interesting in the next 1 or 2 months how this all operates. Obviously, if they sell players, then there's no reason why they can't do that. So Chelsea fans, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the topics that I've spoken about. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date every single day and trying to bring up articles to make sure you guys can see. You can follow these guys, of course. And we had the Italian report today, 4 hours ago. Inter Milan will make at least one large sale this summer, with Bastoni and Martinez among the main suspects. Last season, they needed to sell Hakimi and Lukaku, which both did leave in the end. Lukaku came to Chelsea for around 100 million. We did get some money back because of add-on fees when he moves clubs. So he came to around 93 to 97 million pounds. That is where we are now, people. Hakimi left. Hakimi, I told you guys yesterday's video that if you haven't checked it, by the way, go check it out. Go like the videos. Every single day you guys tune in, man. Like the video. It helps out the channel so much. Hakimi, we are at the moment monitoring his situation. He's not happy at PSG. His wife made him pick money over Chelsea, of course. PSG offering silly money. He hasn't got the best out of his qualities, and he's not very happy in France, obviously. So with Reece James being interested by Madrid and City are looking at him. They admire him. They talk highly of him. Pep is a big fan of him. Madrid fans are onto his comments. You got Vinicius' close relationship, love, friendship with Reece James. We know Reece James' father said that he wants to be captain of Chelsea Football Club. I think being captain is very, very key for his future at Chelsea Football Club. So we only look at Hakimi if Reece James was to leave in 1 or 2 years. And I said, listen, anything can happen. If we're not challenging for the title, if these guys are ambitious, they might look to leave. I know he's proper Chelsea. He's come from the academy. He's a Cobham boy. But you never know in football, man. So yeah, that is everything that I do want to speak about in today's video. If you guys can support the channel by liking the video, very, very much appreciated. It helps out the channel so much, and we've grown at least 1,000 subscribers in the last 28 days, which is absolutely phenomenal. I know transfer season is beautiful for us Chelsea fans, and I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there. Go support every single one of them. I wish them the very best. But I hope you guys can always tune into my channel as well. Videos during the day around lunchtime in the UK, and in the evenings, late evenings and late night streams, people will be doing lives with the team. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, people. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in daily. A big up to every single one of you, man. WorldWideChels, guys. I'm out. Declan Rice, too expensive, people, right now. Unless we can pull out 120 million or 100 million, it doesn't look like we leave it, man. WorldWideChels, guys. Again,